Hello everyone, this is Mansi Chahan and welcome back to Crack Academy. For today's session of English grammar, we are going to relate everything with our real life things, real life surroundings, real life environment. Whatever we see around us, we are going to relate everything to that. And how are we going to do it? Just very basic questions I'm going to throw at you right now. Uh, Whatever you're seeing around yourself, for example, like a small exercise that we do related to nouns. हम हमेशा nouns पर जैसे एक छोटी सी exercise करते हैं. We list down all the things that are around us, right? We list down all the things that are around us. We say, अच्छा ball दिख रही है, chair दिख रही है, table दिख रही है, pen दिख रहा है, computer दिख रहा है, clock दिख रही है, watch है, phone है, right? We list down all these things. Let's go one step ahead. If I ask you, अब मुझे डोंट लिस्ट डाउन ऑल थिंग्स, अब मुझे सिर्फ वो ऐसे लिस्ट मत बताओ. टेल मी अबाउट देयर पोजीशंस अराउंड योरसेल्फ. I hope my question is clear. Tell me about all those things around you, but in sentences. Where are they around you? So quickly take few seconds. It's just like a very 50-second or a minute, 1 minute exercise. All the things that you list down, let me make just a very small list so that it's helpful for you. I'm writing all the things that I can see around myself right now. Wall, wall, camera, clock, computer, okay, so I've listed these things. Wall, camera, clock, computer, speaker, switchboard. अभी ये मुझे अपने आसपास दिख भी रहा है. Phone also. Okay. Now, talk about these things in sentences and where are they around you? Take yourself as the center कि भाई मैं सेंटर हूँ. मेरे आसपास ये चीजें कहाँ हैं? क्या क्या चीजें हैं और कहाँ कहाँ हैं? Quickly. So go. And then I will talk about placement of these things around myself. I've already thought of them. And you also need to do the same thing. If you want to write down those sentences, please do that. If you are mentally capable enough, तो मेरे को याद है, ठीक है. If you can go back to those sentences, आपको वो sentences याद रहते हैं. So you can just think orally. Up to you. All right, let me talk about these things, keeping myself as the center. स्टार्ट करते हैं. वॉल, कैमरा, क्लॉक, कंप्यूटर, इन सब चीजों से. वॉल, let's just say there are walls around me. There are walls around me. कैमरा, भाई कैमरा कहाँ है? फिलहाल तो मुझे सिर्फ अपने सामने दिख रहा है, राइट? सो आई राइट द सेम थिंग. ये सेंटेंसेस लिखते हुए कुछ सोचना नहीं, जस्ट राइट द रियलिटी. अगर वो आंसर आपका निकल गया किसी जो मैं बताना चाह रही हूँ, अगर वो आंसर आपको किसी भी सेंटेंस से निकल के नहीं आता, दैट्स एब्सोल्युटली फाइन. उस टॉपिक को रख के दिमाग में सेंटेंसेस मत सोचो. जस्ट थिंक अबाउट द रियलिटी. भाई वॉल्स मेरे अराउंड है तो है, कैमरा मेरे सामने है तो है. क्लॉक, कंप्यूटर, I've written like 4 sentences, so let's talk about those. I talked about the positions of walls, camera, clock, and computer around myself. So number one, there are walls around me. मेरे चारों तरफ walls हैं, right? There is a camera in front of me, like exactly in front. If I'm the center, exactly in front of me, there's the camera. There is a clock beside me. तो मेरे यहाँ पर साइड पर दीवार पर एक क्लॉक लगी हुई है. So I can also say there is also a clock on the wall, right? But अगर मैं खुद को सेंटर रखी हूँ, it is beside me, मेरे साइड पे लगी है. मेरे पीछे लगी होती तो I would have said it is behind me, but behind me there's the TV. And the fourth sentence, the computer is near me. तो जो कंप्यूटर रखा है वो मेरे बहुत पास रखा है. तो कंप्यूटर is near me. दूर रहता तो computer is far from me, right? So I talked about positions of these 4-5 things. Now, what do we really need to focus on here? हमने nouns तो बता दिए, सारे nouns list down कर दिए, but we are not studying about nouns. अब हमने इनके बारे में total sentences भी लिख दिए, but what is our focus point? हमें किस चीज पे सबसे ज्यादा फोकस करना है? So I used the words talk about their placement, their location around yours. That means कहीं ना कहीं हमने बात करी है इनकी पोजीशन के बारे में. Position of what? What are these things? We listed the nouns first. The position of it. हमने बात करी है इनकी लोकेशन. Well, position और location, yes, they are like similar things, same things almost. जब मैं लोकेशन की बात कर रही हूँ तो कुछ चीजें ऐसी भी हो सकती हैं जो चेंज कर सकती हैं. अगर आप चेंज हो, आप ऐसे से ऐसे हुए तो उनकी लोकेशन भी चेंज हो जाएगी, राइट? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर मैं यहाँ से मैं वहां भी चलने जाती हूँ तो वॉल्स आर स्टिल अराउंड मी, बट इफ आई स्टैंड लाइक दिस देन द क्लॉक इज नॉट बिसाइड, मेरे साइड पर नहीं है, इट्स ऑन द दैट साइड, राइट? द कंप्यूटर इज नियर मी. अगर मैं आगे चली जाती कहीं और चली जाती हूँ, फिर दूर हो जाती हूँ, इट वोंट बी नियर मी. तो पोजीशन उनकी वही की वही है. लोकेशन समटाइम्स कैन चेंज, कीपिंग योरसेल्फ एज द सेंटर. कुछ चीज हवा में भी हो सकती है, राइट? स्पेशल अंडरस्टैंडिंग. So somewhere we talked about these things. Change in the location, their positions of what? Of nouns and pronouns. So that's what we are going to focus on today. And our topic is prepositions. That's a concept for today. Five factors that we are focusing on at the same time. What are those factors? To show the direction of something, किसी एक direction में, I am walking towards the camera, right? Refer to the time of something happening. Refer to the time of something happening. For example, अभी तो हमने टाइम की बिल्कुल भी बात नहीं करी, right? We just talked about their position, their locations. There may be change in the direction. We did not talk about that. But एक सिंपल सा एग्जाम्पल लेते. बर्थडे मेरा तो आने वाला है, अपना अपना बता दो. तो व्हेन आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट बर्थडे और मुझे बात करनी है महीने की, माय बर्थडे इज इन मार्च, माय बर्थडे इज ऑन डैश whatever date, right? What's the position or location? Position or location, like I said, they are the same. Position or location of an object in the sentence represent spatial relationships. That means पूरा 3D देख. ये नहीं कि ये यहाँ रखा है तो it is on something. No, looking at all 3D aspects of the position of this thing. And phrases in particular that can be used to do all these things when in sentences. All these things, that means place के बारे में बताना, time के बारे में बताना, location के बारे में बताना, change in any movement के बारे में बताना. All these words are referred to as prepositions. So what are prepositions? Let's look at that. A preposition is a short word that is employed or used in a sentence to show the relationship nouns, pronouns or phrases have with other parts within the respective sentences. Prepositions are normally found positioned in the latter part of the sentence, but before a noun or a pronoun. लैटर और फॉर्मर ये मैं आपको थ्रू आउट द वीक्स एक्सप्लेन कर चुकी हूँ। अगर हम किसी सेंटेंस की बात कर रहे हैं, अगर मैं वापस, और उस सेंटेंस में दो चीजों की बात हो रही, तो जब दोबारा हम उस सेंटेंस के ऊपर वापस आते हैं, अगर हमें पहली वाली चीज के बारे में बात करनी है, वी टॉक अबाउट फॉर्मर. If we want to talk about the second thing mentioned in the previous sentence, we say the word latter. In the latter part of the sentence, very much clear towards the next part, first part, next part of the sentence. So, what is a preposition? A preposition is any short word that is used in a sentence to show the relationship that a noun, pronoun can have with other parts in the sentence. मतलब ये नहीं कि अच्छा, if I say chair, a chair, और चेयर है तो है, बट अगर मुझे चेयर से एक सेंटेंस बनाना है, दिस इज अ चेयर, एंड कैसे दिखा तो सकते नहीं, बट मान लो हाँ चेयर है इधर, एंड आई वॉन्ट टू टॉक अबाउट द रिलेशनशिप ऑफ द चेयर विद द फ्लोर इन द सेंटेंस. दो नाउन्स है हमारे पास, एक चेयर है और एक फ्लोर है, और मुझे उन दोनों के बीच का रिलेशनशिप दिखाना है. तो द वर्ड दैट आई विल यूज, द शॉर्ट वर्ड दैट आई विल यूज फॉर दैट इज द चेयर इज केप्ट ऑन द फ्लोर. राइट, अगर मुझे दो नाउन्स के बीच का रिलेशनशिप दिखाना है, चेयर और टेबल, चेयर एंड टेबल. अब सच ये है कि चेयर जो है टेबल के पीछे रखी हुई है, टेबल आगे है और चेयर इधर, राइट. सो आई वांट टू टॉक अबाउट द रिलेशनशिप. एक दोनों से ये कैसे रिलेटेड है? देयर इज अ चेयर एंड देयर इज अ टेबल, बट हाउ डू आई शो द रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन देम? बाय टॉकिंग अबाउट देयर पोजीशंस मे बी. तो उनकी पोजीशन क्या है? उनकी पोजीशन ये है दैट दे आर ऑन द फ्लोर, बट आपस में रिलेशनशिप अभी भी पता नहीं चला. आपस में उनकी पोजीशन का क्या रिलेशनशिप है कि चेयर जो है वो टेबल के पीछे रखी है. द चेयर इज केप्ट बिहाइंड. Behind in this case is telling you the relationship between chair and the table, right? Prepositions are normally positioned in the latter part of the sentence, but before a noun or a pronoun. A preposition is defined as a word that connects a noun phrase, or even a pronoun with another word, especially to a verb, another noun, or an adjective. बेसिकली जो सेंटेंस के बाकी पार्ट्स है ना, उनके साथ रिलेशनशिप दिखाने के लिए जो वर्ड हम यूज कर रहे हैं, दैट इज preposition. And when we are just starting to learn about preposition, we talk about only place, कि भाई नाउन कहाँ रखा है, प्रोनाउन कहाँ रखा है, prepositions हमें उसकी प्लेस बताते हैं. But as you have moved ahead, I'm sure you have understood that prepositions are not restricted to just position. It can talk about many more things, right? Let's move. Types of prepositions, because we have kind of touched and studied this topic earlier as well. So we are directly moving on to different types of preposition instead of many innumerable examples. सबको पता है on, behind, beside, in front of, near, far, in, at, for, to, right? We have all heard these prepositions. So we are directly now moving on to the types. Based on different uses and functions, they can be divided into four main types. क्या उससे मैम उससे हटके कुछ exceptions भी हो सकती हैं? Yes, of course. But four main types of prepositions are there. So let's start off with that. Number one, preposition of time. That means a very short word that is going to tell you about the time for that noun, for that pronoun, and how is it related. भाई वो टाइम से बाकी सेंटेंस से, पोजीशन तो इजी है बताना कि मैम अगर हम किसी चीज को बाकी चीजों से रिलेट कर रहे हैं तो हम उसकी पोजीशन बता पा रहे हैं, बट हाउ आर वी कनेक्टिंग दैट विद अ टाइम ऑफ समथिंग? टाइम तो एक्शन का होता है ना, लाइक एडवर्ब ऑफ टाइम. व्हेन इज द एक्शन हैपनिंग? How is that time related to noun or pronoun? Let's see. Used to show when something is happening. Definition is very similar to adverb of time, but is there a difference? Yes. For example, now I want you to read these examples yourself quickly. All right, we will be in a meeting. We will be meeting on Friday, not in a meeting. We will be meeting on Friday. The supermarket will be closed from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. Can you come after some time? We have been asked to work from home until the end of May. The whole country was asked to stay home during the pandemic to ensure safety and well-being. Quickly, I'm sure you have identified the prepositions already. कुछ तो बहुत कॉमन है जो आपको पता है, ये चीज तो preposition के अलावा कुछ और हो ही नहीं सकती. On तो बस preposition ही होता है. From और to जो होंगे ये तो preposition ही होते हैं मैम, right? They are already written in bold manner, but how are the preposition of time? Let's understand that. We will be meeting on Friday. By we will be meeting, हम लोग मिलेंगे. कब मिलेंगे? Friday को. But that is not a preposition. On is the preposition. How is Friday connected to us? We will be meeting on Friday. That connecting word, on, is the preposition. That means जब भी specific day की बात हुई, we have used the preposition on. जब मैं अपने birthday के बारे में बता रही थी, that my birthday is in March, that means जब भी month की बात हो रही है, since we are talking about time, जब भी month, specific month की बात हो रही है, we are using the preposition in. The supermarket will be closed from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. भाई इन दोनों को टाइम्स को तो कनेक्ट कर रहा है हमारा preposition to. अब to टाइम नहीं बता सकता है, to change in your location भी बता सकता है. I am going to Mumbai. Where am I going? Mumbai. ठीक है. But how is Mumbai now related to me? The connecting word here is to. I am going to Mumbai. There is a change in my position, change in my movement from Delhi to I am moving to Mumbai. So the to word there is preposition of place. Sorry, preposition in of movement, right? But here to is telling us about change in time. So it's a preposition of time. Another one, from. तो from और to को एक साथ ही यूज किया गया है to show the change between one time zone to another time zone. 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. Right? Next one. Could you come after some time? Can you come after some time? टाइम को और हमें कैसे रिलेट किया गया है कि उसके थोड़ी देर बाद आ. So here after is your preposition of time. We have been asked to work from home until the end of May. May हमारा specific name of the month है and May हमसे यानी pronoun और ये noun आपस में connect कैसे हो रहे हैं? That we have been asked to wait until Monday, right? So here until is your preposition of time. The whole country was asked to stay home during the pandemic to ensure safety and well-being. अब ये pandemic noun को और whole country को आपस में कैसे related हैं ये? What is the joining word for them? During. During हमें that means जब हम किसी duration की बात करें. So duration of pandemic we are using during. So these are some limited examples. We just discussed कि अगर हम particular day की बात कर रहे हैं, if I'm talking about here it was Friday. If I have to talk about Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I will meet you on Sunday. My school starts on Monday. My favorite cereal comes on Tuesday. So whenever we are talking about a specific day, the preposition to be used is on. When we are talking about months, Christmas comes on December, yeah, Christmas comes in the month of December. I have used this example intentionally because I know people will be divided here. Ma'am, Christmas comes on 25th December. But there will be half of the people who will say, ma'am, Christmas comes in the month of December. So in होना है या on होना है? When you say 25th December, it's a mixture of day as well as month. आप एक particular date की बात कर रहे हो. Republic Day comes on 26th January. So when you're talking about a particular date, you are using, क्योंकि आपने एक डे की पर्टिकुलर डे की बात कर दी ना कि 26 जनवरी, तो 26 जनवरी का ही दिन रहेगा। अगर मैं एक सिर्फ एक मंथ की बात करती हूँ, तो मंथ कैन हैव एनी डे, राइट? या तो उसमें 30 डेज है, 28 डेज तो है, नहीं तो 31 डेज भी हो सकते हैं, राइट? तो उसमें से कोई भी दिन, बट व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट अ पर्टिकुलर डेट, हम एक पर्टिकुलर डे की भी बात कर रहे हैं, सो दैट्स वाई फॉर डेट ऑल्सो वी विल यूज ऑन जस्ट लाइक द डे। तो मंथ हो गया हमारा इन, मैम क्रिसमस कम्स इन द मंथ ऑफ डिसम्बर। If you don't have to talk about years, when were you born? In which year were you born? In which year you were born? I was born in the year 1996. I was born in the year 1996. That means for particular year also, we have used preposition in. So I hope that concept was clear. Let's move to the next one. Preposition of place. I think this is the subtopic that you find easiest, right? So you have prepositions of place on your screen. I want you to go through all these examples yourself first. Indicate the place or position of something. That means preposition of place indicate the place or position of something. If something का मतलब हुआ, they indicate the place or position of a noun or pronoun, not of any action, of noun or pronoun, right? For example, I have kept the book I borrowed from you on the table. Henry hid, not bid. Henry hid behind the door. The dog jumped over the fence. Can you place the red roses in between the white daisies? He was waiting in front of the EB. Quickly figure out what are the prepositions. I'm not saying prepositions of place. I'm saying what are the prepositions in all these examples. There are some prepositions in a sentence or two which have not been written in bold manner. And there is a reason for that. But I'm asking you to identify all the prepositions. I have kept the book I borrowed from you on the table. So, how are all these nouns and pronouns connected? यहाँ पे सिर्फ एक चीज की कनेक्टिविटी नहीं है. There is a noun, there are 2-3 pronouns also. मैंने वो बुक वहां रख दी है जो मैंने तुमसे ली थी. So 2 things, मैं भी हो गई, तुम भी हो गए. I also there, you is also there. Book is the noun here. और मैंने कहाँ रख दी? टेबल. तो 2 pronouns भी हो गए, 2 nouns भी हो गए. How are they all connected? They are connected because I have kept the book that I borrowed from you on the table. So what is the placement of that book that I borrowed? It is on the table. And from is another preposition, of course, but it is not a preposition of place. That's why I've not written it in bold manner. Henry hid behind the door. Henry hid behind the door. I think this is very simple to show the connection between Henry and the door. How are they interconnected to each other? He is behind the door. वो उसके पीछे. So the position of Henry is behind. The dog jumped over the fence. 2 nouns are there. वही एक तरफ आपका dog है, एक तरफ आपका fence है. How are they both connected? The dog jumped over the fence. Next. Can you place the red roses in between? Let's imagine that this is also war. In between the white page. But between की बात नहीं हो रही है, in between. In between is one phrase, one preposition. Can you place the red roses in between the white daisies? You have 2 nouns. एक तरफ आपके पास red roses है, एक तरफ white daisies है. How are they both connected to each other in terms of place and in terms of position? अब आप मैं बोल रही हूँ भाई red roses को उन white daisies के in between लगा. So the preposition here is in between. He was waiting in front of the EB office. So when I was talking about examples earlier, I said the camera is in front of me. So the preposition here is not just front. It's not just front of. It's not just in front. The complete preposition is called in front of. The complete preposition is called in front of. Right? So these are your prepositions of place. Let's move on to the third kind. Prepositions of direction. That means किसी direction की तरफ हम जा रहे हैं, right? Used to denote the direction in which something travels or moves. किसी भी direction की तरफ move करना, travel करना, that is your preposition of direction. I want you to go through all the examples yourself. All right, the examples are: the girl ran towards. Yes, Khavina. The girl ran towards her father the moment she saw him. Jerry jumped into the river to help his sister. Veena passed the book to Priya. When will Salvia be returning from London? Nina lives across the street. So all the prepositions that have been written in the bold fashion, they talk about the direction. किसी भी direction, किसी दूर या किसी भी direction की तरफ जाना. For example, the girl ran towards her father the moment she saw him. So one, she is actually in motion. She is running towards the father, right? So she is running towards a particular direction. Jerry jumped into the river to help his sister. अब यहां पर आ गया in और into. In is mostly stationary. That means no movement, right? We cannot write in here. We cannot say Jerry jumped in the river to help his sister. When he is jumping towards when he is moving or jumping towards a particular direction, he is in motion and he is changing his direction. Then preposition of direction should be used. That's why we can't write in here. Not stationary. Movement is happening. Movement is happening, right? So Jerry jumped into the river to help his sister. Veena passed the book to Priya. So here, to. The direction or the movement of book is taking place. It's a change of direction. The book is getting passed on to Priya. When will Salvia be returning from London? That means she has to change her direction and she will be returning from London. So here from is your preposition of direction. Nina lives across the street. Across here, although yes, somewhere it is telling you about place, but it is still not preposition of place. Why? Nina lives across the street. Since we are comparing the direction of both, street कहाँ है और नीना कहाँ रहती है? She lives across the street. हम उसकी direction street के साथ compare कर रहे हैं. That's why here it's not of place, it's preposition of direction. On that note, let's move on to the fourth kind. Preposition of location. Preposition of location, not place, but location. Quickly, I am waiting for you to read the examples and try to decode whether or even are prepositions of location different from prepositions of place, and if they are, then how. So I want you to read the definition as well as the three examples written here. Can sometimes they be used synonymously? The answer is कभी कभी preposition of place और preposition of हमारी location में there's some overlapping, and neither it's wrong nor it's correct. Employed or used to denote the location of a particular object. How? Let's read the examples. Kenny would be staying at his cousin's place for the weekend. Make sure you keep all the toys back in its place after you play. I lay on the floor for a really long time. Kenny would be staying at his cousin's place for the weekend. For is also a preposition here, just not preposition of location. Make sure you keep all the toys back in its place after you play. I lay on the floor for a really long time. This is the example where it can be synonymously used for preposition of place. What is my place right now? Where am I? I lay on the floor. But in the first two examples, there is no overlapping between preposition of place and preposition of your location. We are talking about your location for a very brief. Kenny would be staying at his cousin's place for the weekend. तो वीकेंड जब आएगा तो केनी की लोकेशन क्या होगी? उसके कजन के घर पर होगी. मेक श्योर यू कीप ऑल द टॉयज बैक इन इट्स प्लेस. अभी तो अपनी पोजीशन पर नहीं है, अपनी एग्जैक्ट लोकेशन पर नहीं है, बट आपको उनकी एग्जैक्ट लोकेशन क्या है? इन इट्स प्लेस. इट्स प्लेस तो कुछ भी हो सकता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ इट्स इन द बॉक्स, तो देन की करेक्ट लोकेशन पर उन्हें रखना है. These are your prepositions of location. Examples of prepositions used in sentences. Now here is a mixed bag. Some are prepositions of place, some are prepositions of time, some are prepositions of change in the movement, or as we would like to call it, change in direction, and some are prepositions of location. So quickly read the examples and then we'll try to decode them, what exactly they are telling us in these sentences. If you want me to read, then I'll read all the sentences first. I will be going to church in the morning. She placed the plates on the dining table. Bhaskar found the cat hiding under the bed. Will you be with Remy or Mazika? I love sitting on the beach at night. Rachel met PB by the lake. Pin stood opposite Lisa. The grocery store is right in front of the bus stop. My brother climbed onto the roof. It feels great to sit beneath the trees and read. Now I want you to read them and classify them, identify them as 4 different kinds that we have studied today. I want to identify and classify the prepositions as 4 different kinds that we have studied today. Quickly. And then of course I will be discussing them with you. And there are some prepositions where our views could differ. Views could differ from other people also, not just student and teacher, but between different teachers also. Some people might find them as preposition of place, किसी को लग सकता है वो preposition of location लगे. So quick, 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 quick. I will be going to church in the morning. I will be going to church in the morning. To church. आपके लिए हाईलाइट और बोल्ड तो वो पहले ही हो रखे हैं, राइट? सो आपका यह काम तो आधा हो गया. I will be going to church in the morning. एक में मूवमेंट हो रही है, दैट मीन्स डायरेक्शन. टू चर्च की तरफ जा रहे हैं, तो दैट इज योर डायरेक्शन वन. इन द मॉर्निंग. टाइम, ऑफ कोर्स इट इज preposition of time. So two different kinds used in the same sentence. That means क्या दो तीन अलग अलग तरीके के preposition same sentence में यूज हो सकते हैं. She placed the plates on the dining table. She placed the plates on the dining table. Now for some people it could be preposition of place. That she where has she kept the plates? On the dining table, right? And even I will go with that answer. Some people could also call it preposition of location. But here I think there is some overlapping. It's allowed in this sentence. Bhaskar found the cat hiding under the bed. Very simple. Bhaskar found the cat hiding under the bed. Preposition of place. Will you be with Remy or Mazika? तो मान लो दो इमेजिनरी कैरेक्टर्स हैं, रेमी और मजीका. ज्यादा कंफ्यूज मत होना. विल यू बी विद रेमी और मजीका? भाई तुम रेमी से मिलने जाओगे या मजीका के साथ जाओगे? कौन से वाले फ्रेंड से मिलने जाओगे? आई वुड कॉल इट preposition of location. I would call it preposition of location. Will you be with Remy or Mazika? I love sitting on the beach at night. Very simple. I love sitting on the beach at night. Two prepositions have been highlighted. On the beach and next one at. At night. Connecting the place and connecting the time as well. I love sitting on the beach at night. Both have been highlighted. At night. Clearly telling you the time. I love sitting on the beach. Clearly telling you the location. Rachel met PB by the lake. Rachel met PB by the lake. What do you think? Is it preposition of place? Is it preposition of direction or is it preposition of location? Rachel met PB by the lake. Nothing is stationary. They met by the lake. तो place तो नहीं है. ये preposition of place तो नहीं है. So according to me, what I would mark it as is preposition of direction. Next, Finn stood opposite Lisa. Comparison between the places of two people. Finn stood opposite Lisa. Again, I would call it direction. The grocery store is right in front of the bus stop. The grocery store is right in front of the bus stop. Very easy. In front of is the preposition that you have done many a times. So it is preposition of place. My brother climbed onto the roof. Change in movement. Movement change हो रही है. Direction change हो रही है. My brother climbed onto the roof. Preposition of direction. It feels great to sit beneath the trees and read. It's not a permanent place. Right now, it's just you're just sitting in under something and reading. It feels great to sit beneath the trees and read. It is preposition of location, right? So I hope that this with this concept, your memory and your revision and little bit of what you have forgotten about prepositions, which is clear to you now. And we'll see you in the next session. Thank you.